Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Ronald W. Satz, founder and chair of the International Society of Unified Science and president of TransPower Corporation, a commercial and custom software manufacturing and certified systems engineering company. I work as a theoretical physicist and as a systems and mechanical engineer. Today, as with most of my screencasts, I'll be discussing the reciprocal system. In this case, the reciprocal system Macrocosmos database, specifically the subject of voids. You can see the Reciprocal System Macrocosmos database menu here on the left side of the screen, and the Reciprocal System Microcosmos database on the right side of the screen, which I'll just keep up here. We'll eventually be covering all these topics in future videos, but for now we're going to look at voids today, which down here. I'll go back to events next week, and then we'll cover the possible graphs you can get out of the system. So to go into voids, we just click here, and here we are. Now there's another way to get here, so let me just go back, and if I go to the universe, I can click here. Let's see, Booty's void. I can just click that, and I'm to Booty's void. I can go back to the universe, just like that. I can close this, and we'll go back into voids from the main menu. Okay, so let's look at Booty's void. As with the other layouts in the database, we have the object name. We have any alternate name. So here we have Booty's void. Alternate names called the Great Void. The form number, as I've said previously, if you have alternative data from a different reference source, but you don't want to overwrite what you have from my source, you just do a Control-D to duplicate the record, then up the form number, say to 2, and then put in your alternate data if you want. Totally optional. Probably is not going to be used too much, but it's there just in case. Because not all astrophysical references or astronomy references agree with one another. The location year is, as usual, J2000.0. The right ascension in hours, minutes, and seconds, 1450. Declination, degrees, minutes, and seconds, we just have 46, so it's just in degrees there. And here you can put in any video or pictures that you have. Obviously, this is the only one I have, so let's just go there and see what happens. Booty's void, page 1. Okay, there's not. And there's a picture. So it says here, what is it? No one quite knows. It's one huge expanse in space that seems to defy current science. A void of the size would have also taken longer than the universe has been around to exist. Unless they have it all wrong and there's some other explanation. Well, let's go back. Of course there's another explanation. A void is a location of where a giant spheroidal galaxy used to be, but this giant spheroidal galaxy has exploded, ejecting out quasars and radio galaxies, but mostly quasars, and the quasars then eventually explode and the matter goes into the other half of the universe sector, and therefore leaving essentially a void from behind, a void behind. That's the explanation. Some other coordinates here. I don't usually use these too much, but it's there for those of you who do. And constellation where the void is located, in this case, Bootes. And here we have the surroundings: the Hercules cluster, Draco Hercules cluster, Corona Borealis cluster, and Bootes cluster. Now, the type of void can be a super void, it can be a regular void, it can be a wall around the void, a filament through the void, and you can even edit this and add your own types if you want. Arc minutes, I don't have it for this one. Diameter 76.7 megaparsecs, which is quite huge. And this is in light years, 2.5 times 10 to the 6. 10 to the 8th light years. Wow, huge. Distance away from us, 214.5 megaparsecs, which is 6.993 times 10 to the 8th light years away from us. Current object is the universe, and then notes. And I say here in the note, A void is the space vacated after a giant spheroidal galaxy explodes into quasars, and that eventually exits the material sector and transforms to cosmic matter. Of course, cosmic matter is localized in time, so we can't see it. Regular matter is localized in space. Incidentally, that's why, my opponents in theoretical physics say it's matter and antimatter, but nobody's ever found any antimatter stars or galaxies. That's because antimatter is a fiction. It's really inverse matter, and it's localized in time, not in space. All right, well, that was a pretty simple screencast today. I mean, how much can you say about a void? Not too much. So let's just close, go back to the main menu here. Please study the reciprocal system and prove it for yourself. The simplest possible way to understand the theory is to get my work, my first work, published in 1971, a long time ago, but still in print, still selling. The Unmysterious Universe. Has all the concepts, very little math, has all the diagrams, figures. It's the clearest possible explanation of the theory. But if you do want all the mathematics, and I mean all of it, please obtain my work, my magnum opus, Existence and Interactions, a computational treatise of the reciprocal system, the true theory of everything. 711 pages in the PDF file, 711 slides in the PowerPoint file. Thousands and thousands of equations, tables, figures, diagrams, everything. It'll keep you busy for months to go through it. And then, once you've understood all the math and this whole work, Existence and Interactions, you can obtain these two database modules, the Reciprocal System Macrocosmos database and the Reciprocal System Microcosmos database. So in the Macrocosmos database, we cover the universe as a whole, galaxy clusters and groups, galaxies, star clusters, stars, planets, moons, minor bodies, nebulae, gas and dust, and voids. This contains a great graphing package, a general progression, and gravitation graphs, and star graphs. In the Microcosmos database, we cover solid matter properties, including interatomic distance, valence, specific heat, energy and entropy, thermal expansion, compressibility, electrical and magnetic properties, isotopes, and spectra. This module also covers liquid, vapor, and gas matter properties, volume and density, specific heat, energy and entropy, viscosity and surface tension, electrical and thermal conductivity. This module also covers cosmic elements and subatomic particles, including material and cosmic subatomic particles. And of course, it covers photon properties. This module also has a great graphics package included. Now, my theoretical physics mentor, Julia B. Larson, was also a theoretical economist. Now, just as I've made all of his physical science work fully computational, I've made his economics work fully computational. This is an optimal economist and implementation of Larsonian econophysics. This package, or commercial program, includes the microeconomics of individuals, businesses, and business sectors, and the macroeconomics of whole regions and countries. Completely supersedes Keynesian economics, just as my physical science work totally supersedes so-called modern physics. Again, very easy to use. All these three programs, the Microcosmos database, the Macrocosmos database, and Optimal Economist, are all now priced at only $95 for the download. They've been substantially reduced in price. The original price of Optimal Economist is $295, so we've cut the prices to the bone here. We want to get this information out to all of you. Okay, well, that wraps it up for today. Again, please study the reciprocal system and prove it for yourself. And once again, thanks for your attention.